It was, yeah. You know, we were up 20 with about 4.5, and we talked about finishing from the media timeout and in, and a couple of careless turnovers, quick shots on our part, nice offensive plays for them, and then it's a 10-point game. And I didn't like, you know, I had that feeling like it was too easy for you in the first half. You got too comfortable, and now Notre Dame's in the game. But then I thought we really reestablished, came out, had some patience, got some good shots, and we're in pretty good position defensively. And I think you made the point as we're walking here, Jeff, there are times we were all locked in playing real well, and then there were stretches where we sort of checked out collectively, and that's where we were a little sloppy on both ends. But the majority of the game for us was quality, and you know, it was good to see the balance in that game for us.
Locked in, you know, with travel, snafus you guys had coming here, sometimes they throw a team off its rhythm.
Yeah.
Did that maybe, I mean, it sure didn't seem like it.
We always wonder with a late game, you know, you've kind of been there. We had a fly-in. We got held a little bit in Charlottesville and then had a fly-in to Chicago instead of coming in here. The silver lining says we got to have some Giordano's pizza in Chicago, which was worth it. And I don't know if it was the heavy pies that helped the guys or not, but that was a drive. But you know, we got a shoot-around today, and, you know, you hope that your guys at home, on the road, they understand how they have to be and how they have to play. It was interesting. I sat in the locker room. The coach's locker room is right next to the players' locker room, and usually I can't hear them before, and that's probably a good thing, but I could hear them there chattering, and they seemed awfully loose, and I thought, boy, I don't think we're ready. I don't think we're ready, but the coach said, actually, you just never hear them. That's how they always are, and they did come out ready. But I think, you know, like I said, the veteran guys, the guys who have been there, established the right kind of patience and defensive intensity early on, and I thought that was the difference.
Tony Malcolm continued to give you a good lift.
Yeah, his stat line was terrific. You know, he kept walking into those steals when we were trapping the post, and you know, he rebounds well, and he's 16 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 steals. So he was very complete, and he's showing that, and he's strong. You know, I like it when you see him in traffic. He's going to come down with those big rebounds, and you know, he's had a number of good games consecutively.
Tony, what were you able to do against Sherman and Atkins?
Yeah, well, we were concerned with Sherman, Atkins, and Connington, those three, and knowing that they had other guys that could get going. Obviously, Demetrius did, but watching Sherman go at some of the good defensive teams in our league, we said, well, we're gonna try to trap them on and off, and we talked about being there as quick as we can on the trap and make them, you know, get it out of his hands and then play from there. And then, you know, certainly the other guys, we said, look, make them shoot contested shots. We know they're good shooters, but at least let's bother their shots and really block them out. And I thought, again, the majority of the time we were in the right positions and made Sherman, you know, oh, the trap's coming, and then we pulled it off. And he's a good player. He's, you know, he's a little, you look at him and he figures out ways to get the ball off, and that's why I think we were fortunate he was a little off today. But I thought our trap maybe bothered him early. I don't know if it did as much late.
Jeff. You got to spend some time with Coach Knight.
Yeah.
Had he had a chance to watch Virginia much before tonight?
I don't know, actually. It was, you know, to be able to spend some time with Digger and with Coach Knight and Coach Phelps, that was special. And my father knows Coach Knight and has great respect. My sister was the head women's coach at Indiana for 5 years. And, you know, my father's had by far the biggest influence on my coaching career, but Coach Knight's had a big influence. And Coach Knight had a significant influence on my father, which has influenced me. And I know his son, and, you know, have what he's done for the game, the way he values possessions, just all the things that I believe in. It was great to be able to at least shake his hand and say hey to him, and you know, pass on my father's best wishes to him. So that was a treat. And Digger gave me a Sharpie pen with his signature on it, so I got that too. When I saw him at shoot-around, he said, "This is your first time here? Here's a Sharpie pen, the Digger Phelps Sharpie pen." I didn't know you're big time when you have your own pen with his signature. Have you guys seen it or not? I had no idea. You should see it. It's impressive. So I got it. I see some guys. Yeah. So there you go. Oh yeah, no, I know Coach Knight and know Pat many times, but I hadn't seen him for a while, and it was just good to. Coach Phelps actually said, "Hey, I want to take you out there to say hello to Coach Knight before the game." So.
There are certain kind of games that seem to play to Toby's advantage.
Yep.
Do you think that this might be one of those games?
You never know. When Mike can get established, that gives us that balance of an inside threat and some outside scoring. And then I think we become harder to defend. And Mike got some good post-up position. He showed his touch. And Mike is, he's evolving. You see those flashes, and as he continues to mature and get stronger, I really like what's in front of him. But yeah, that really helped us when he caught that ball and got good position, and the guys gave it to him. And again, you could throw it inside, get a bucket there, hit a three. I know when you're playing against teams and they're scoring inside out, which is what Sherman can do in Connington and Atkins, that makes you a little nervous. And it was clicking for us tonight, and that's hard to defend.
For as well as you played during this stretch, I think this was the first time you finished a game against an ACC team shooting better than 50%. When you were clicking, did you feel the ball movement was
Yep.
better than it had been all year?
Yeah, I think so. I think we were sharing the ball, making the extra pass, trying to wear him down a little bit, and kind of passing up a decent shot for a better one. And that mentality, you could see him. They just had one more pass, make him guard a few more screening actions, and just got shots in rhythm. And I thought that was pretty effective for us. And then they threw in there some zone, and I thought we at times handled the zone pretty well, got some baskets by the rim. But not too many teams have mixed up the zone and man like they did, so that was new for us.